Pensar que yo era tu dueña y como en un sueño mi amor te ofrecí. Y vuelvo a sufrir un desprecio. ¿Qué diablos he hecho si todo te di? No voy a llorar tu despedida. El dolor de nada serviría. No te guardaré rencor, porque desde hoy me vale tu ausencia, me vale tu vida. Para mí no existes, te doy por perdido. Prefiero estar sola que vivir sufriendo, rogándole amor a un trozo de hielo. No voy a buscarte, ni pienso matarme. Tú sigue tu vida, que a mi corazón le vale tu amor. Pensar que yo era tu dueño y como en un sueño mi amor te ofrecí. Y vuelvo a sufrir un desprecio. ¿Qué diablos he hecho si todo te di? No voy a llorar tu despedida. El dolor de nada serviría. No te guardaré rencor, porque desde hoy me vale tu ausencia, me vale tu vida. Para mí no existes, te doy por perdido. Prefiero estar sola que vivir sufriendo, rogándole amor a un trozo de hielo. No voy a buscarte, ni pienso matarme. Tú sigue tu vida y a mi corazón le vale tu amor. Le vale tu amor. Le vale tu amor.
Sé que nunca te van a querer igual. El amor que te tenía no es normal. Ojalá que tengas mucha suerte con tu nuevo amor. Ojalá que seas feliz con un error. Te deseo lo mejor. Sé que van a preguntarte qué pasó y les vas a contestar que no soy yo la persona que soñabas, porque él va a estar ahí escuchando qué vas a decir de mí, de mí. Y cuando lo beses con los ojos abiertos te darás cuenta que todos los momentos que vivimos seguirán apareciendo en tus recuerdos, en tus recuerdos. Seremos siempre el uno para el otro, aunque sonrías y digas que no es cierto. Soy tu vida, la persona a tu medida, aunque no quieras o no puedas regresar a mi lado todavía. Y cuando lo beses con los ojos abiertos te darás cuenta que todos los momentos que vivimos seguirán apareciendo en tus recuerdos, en tus recuerdos. Seremos siempre el uno para el otro, aunque sonrías y digas que no es cierto. Soy tu vida, la persona a tu medida, aunque no quieras o no puedas regresar a mi lado todavía. Aunque no quieras regresar todavía, yo sí quisiera regresar todavía. Sé que nunca te van a querer igual.
En la mesa un plato extra, aunque ya vivo lejos de aquí. Su rebozo huele a café y en los consejos que nunca perdí. El amor de mi madre no se compra, no se vende, no cocina en mi camisa cuando falle, cuando pierde. Sostiene el amor y en mi fuerza, mi camino y mi fe, aunque el mundo se me caiga. Sé que en sus brazos renaceré. Se le arrugan más las manos, pero igual me peina el corazón. Dice, hijo, tú eres fuerte, y me limpia el polvo de la voz. El amor de mi madre no se compra, no se vende, va cosida en mi camisa cuando falle, cuando pierde. Sostiene el amor y en mi fuerza, mi camino y mi fe, aunque el mundo se me caiga, sé que en su brazo renaceré. Queda la sonrisa en el mantel. Cada Dios te cuide, mi hijo, vivirá por siempre mi piel. Ay, mamá, el amor de mi madre no se compra, no se vende, va cosida en mi camisa cuando falle, cuando pierden. Sostiene el amor y en mi fuerza, mi camino y mi fe, aunque el mundo se me caiga. Sé que en su brazo renaceré. Esta canción está dedicada para mi madre, María Luébano, y para todas las madres que están con nosotros, y también para las madres que los miran desde el cielo. Se los dedico de parte de su servidor, Arnold Valdés.
Mamita, para bailar, chiquita. You got to shake, got to shake, shake, shake that bass, girl. Para bailar, se necesita. Para bailar, se necesita. Para bailar, se necesita. Para bailar, se necesita. Para bailar, se necesita este ritmo sabrosito. Para bailar se necesita todos mover el bombito. Ajá. Ataracho. Shake it booty now, shake it down. Shake it booty now, shake it down, down. Shake it booty now, shake it down. Shake it booty now, shake it down. para bailar, se necesita, para bailar, se necesita. Para bailar se necesita un pasito a esta zona, apúrate que no importa si eres flaco o panzón, apúrate, apúrate y muévele, apúrate, apúrate, menéate, menéate, ajá. Shake it, booty now, shake it down. Shake it, booty now, shake it down, down. Shake it, booty now, shake it down. Shake it, booty now, shake it down. Echen esta bulla, otra vez la bulla. Echen esta bulla, otra vez la bulla. Para bailar se necesita, para bailar se necesita, para bailar se necesita, para bailar se necesita, para bailar se necesita este ritmo sabrosito, para bailar se necesita todos mover el bombito. Ajá. Shake it, booty now, shake it down. Shake it, booty now, shake it down, down. Shake it, booty now, shake it down. Shake it, booty now, shake it down.
Hello, we're there. Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Those handles are throwing me off.
What handle?
The ones over by the TV. You see on the TV the
Oh,
press?
yeah. I'm just like, what are you
I'm
talking
watching
about?
myself on the TV we have in the back, and there's some handles that's just throwing me off. How's everybody doing?
Good.
Diva Takeover Show,
Yes.
not the Super Talent Friday show, because DJ Fluffy's not here today. So it's just the divas, and we have a guest host today, Adrienne. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
And
The red.
Mary Jane, the red, who was out of town yesterday. Where were you yesterday, ma'am?
San Antonio.
San Antonio.
Yeah. So Jenny B is releasing a song with the Grupo en Trego.
Mm-hmm.
They're performing tonight at the Beer Depot, but they were doing a press meet and greet. So went out to do that, and then we did a TikTok video because,
Oh, my God.
we're doing TikTok, so we did a TikTok video, so I'm just waiting for her to post it. But it was really nice, the meet and greet. I mean, they went all out. They had these beautiful treats.
They were so nice. I saw the
Oh my
pictures.
gosh, yeah. So it was pretty awesome. So we did the interview, and then of course Tony Signs and the Heritage Recording Company. They had the official pre-party for the 44th annual Tejano Conjunto Festival.
Okay, I thought you did an award, so it wasn't an awards thing you did yesterday? Maybe it was just the memories I saw or something, because I thought that's what you were doing. But I did see the thing about Jenny B and all the little desserts and stuff. And then I saw Tony Signs performing. Okay, so I thought you were doing you had gone to an award ceremony.
No. We did the meet and greet with Puro Pedo, and then I did a couple of interviews, and then we took off and did my thing, my videos, my pictures and everything. I haven't posted anything because I got in at 3 in the morning and I stayed at La Doña Chingona's house. And then I was up by 5:30
Oh
and
my
on the road by
God.
6 to be here. So
For work today.
for work, yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Busy
Busy all the time. Oh my
Busy
God.
Friday.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
And then I'm not going out tonight. I made it clear. It's like, I don't think I can hang.
Are we sure about that one?
Yes, I made
I
it
really
a point.
wanted to go tonight, but
I made it a
Fluffy
point.
works.
I'm like, no, I can't do that.
To see if the show tonight would be really
La
awesome.
Sombra?
La Sombra y Fama.
And Fama, yeah.
That would be such a great show, but we can't go. So.
Flashback Friday.
I know. But that would really be a great show to go see. Yes, bring back a lot of memories, right? With all the Fama and
Yes,
La Sombra.
of course. So I did.
Make memories.
Right?
for me.
Yeah, I did share that that we're looking for co-hosts. Anyone interested to message us. Because it's nice to have a different perspective
Right.
of fans and supporters of the music industry asking questions because we get a different insight.
Right.
You know.
Because they might think of something different, and that we don't want to ask, maybe? I don't know.
Well, they just have a different thought
Yeah.
process, you know, so, and they do their homeworks, which is really nice.
Right.
I like to see that. But tonight we have Cindy. She's going to come up.
Yes. Donis? Cindy Donis, yes. So if you want to go ahead and come up, Cindy, you can sit right here.
And
Just scoot over.
a little bit.
Yep. And then you can put that on. It should be on already. Welcome, welcome.
Thank you, thank you.
And you're a jack of all trades. You
Yes,
got your
I do.
magazine, singing. I'm like, what the heck?
Yeah, well, I don't sing. I'm not a very good singer unless I'm in the shower by myself. But other than that, I do. I write a lot of songs. So
Oh, okay.
I think it's about time I
Perform them.
perform. Yeah, some artists perform them. I do have an artist right now in San Antonio. But it's been interesting.
Nice.
So how long have you been, how long have you been writing songs?
Since I was 10 years
10
old.
years old.
Wow.
Forever. I mean, I have notebooks full of songs. Just never did nothing with them.
I was like, I have notebooks, but they're not of songs. They're just of like letters that I used to write my friends.
So what was the turning point that you decided to, get them out there?
I'm the kind of person that doesn't like to think of I should have done this or I should have done that. You know what? I just turned 53, so I was like, you know what?
Me
It's
too.
time.
Happy birthday.
Welcome to the club.
When was your birthday?
April 12th.
Oh, okay. May 9th.
I'm an April baby.
May
May
9th.
9th?
Yay!
All right.
So I just thought it was time and finally released them.
That's
Released them.
awesome.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you just tell us a little bit about like what you've done? I guess just an introduction, because like, I mean, they probably know you a little more than I do. I'm a younger,
Younger.
not that younger.
She's calling us old. I'm a younger person.
Throwing us underneath
I'm getting there, but I'm still cooking. So
I hear you.
just like us introduce yourself to like I guess what my crowd of the younger.
Well, not even the younger people
But,
that don't
yeah,
even know
don't
who you are,
know
you
who
know?
you are.
Why does she keep throwing younger?
Like what?
I'm sorry.
We're all young. We're all young.
That's
My name
right.
is Cindy, and I started a magazine back in 2013. I'm sorry, called Chicano Life Magazine. It's a magazine where I like to showcase all the Chicanos, Latinos, who either have a small business or who's a boxer or who writes music, anything. You know, if you're making noise in this world, I want to make sure that not just here in Houston, where everywhere can hear it and know who you are, know your name. You know.
So that's what I was noticing, like when I was reading about you and just like trying to figure out what to ask you and talk to you about. And like obviously the Latino community is something really important to you.
Yes.
So what is it, or how is it that you think that the Latino culture or the Hispanic and Mexican culture, like how did it become so important to you?
When I was a kid, I always looked up to, the like Juan Gabriel or Ana, and I couldn't find a word to read about them, or or any of these little unknown people. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, you know what? So just
Representation.
no history on them, or what they were born in, San Juan or wherever they were born in. I could never find anything. So growing up, I was like, okay, you know what? I don't know too much about my culture, only what my parents taught me with Tejano music and all this good stuff. I was like, a crazy idea. I woke up, I was like, you know what? I think it's time, because there's a lot of these unknown people that do so much for us and nobody knows about them. So I was like, okay. So I started writing. And actually my very first issue was my really good friend Elida Reina. So I was like, okay, that took off pretty good. And then, at first I didn't have a name. And I was throwing it around with my parents, but I was like, oh, my dad was like, you're crazy. I was like, yes, I am. I learned it from the family. So I know, right? So I didn't have a name for it. And he was just like, we're just sitting around the table, and he was like, Chicano Life. I was like, okay, that's what we are. We have a Chicano Life. So from then on, I mean, I've hit boxers. I've gotten up to singers, actresses, bodybuilders. songwriters, you know, that are from California or from Florida, from all over the place. And, you know, it's like, I don't know these people, but when I learn about them, they're interesting.
Yeah.
So like I have a guy, I mean, I don't know if you heard of Romeo Vaughn. He's actually Jesse Turner's cousin. And he's a country singer, and he lives in Nashville right now. An amazing guy. He told me his story. It's like, I want them to know, you know, not only because he lived Santa Rosa to go to Nashville, but he also had a struggle, you know.
Yeah.
And everybody's like, oh, you know, he's over there in Nashville, he's doing this country thing, he's good. No, this guy, he went through a lot. I mean, he went through, I'm still waiting for that story. He said I was the first one on that one, so. And he told me about it, and I was like, wow. You know, you had people that are boxers that trained, and the one that had Nicole, she was a champ, but we didn't know. I didn't know she had asthma.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, how do you do that? I mean, all that sweating and you're running. I mean, I remember done 5 minutes later. I'm down.
Yeah.
But she, I mean, continued and continued. It's like, wow, you know, not everybody understands that doing all that boxing, you know, and you have your own health struggles, it takes a lot.
Yeah.
So that's what I kind of want to do, show people the actual story.
The
Is it-
storytelling.
Yes, and just like, oh, this is so and so. No, they have a story.
Yeah.
They have a story. So that's what got into. That's what I got into.
Just a little bit about myself. I'm an English teacher, and I think that's probably why I became an English teacher, was because I really wanted kids to learn how to tell their stories.
Exactly.
And that was one of the biggest things that I noticed, that you're trying to really represent our Latino community in a way where, you know, we're celebrated, right?
Yes.
Because we don't see it a lot.
Right.
So what was it, what are some of your, you mentioned a couple of them, but what are your major influences for, like, your music?
My music. Oh wow. I listen to everything. My parents taught me to be open-minded about music, and I have to say, Tejano's always been my music. It's my backbone.
It's your
Tejano.
soundtrack to your life.
Yeah, soundtrack to my life, exactly. I mean, that's what I was, you know, we woke up Sunday morning when I was a kid. My dad had barbacoa, the 8 tracks, Tejano.
Yeah.
And that's what it was. In our little apartment, that's what I remember. And that's
8-track.
the 8-track. You're like,
You're like, what is that?
let me Google real quick.
No, I
Pop
do
it in, pop it in.
I do know what that is. I'm not that young.
Yeah, so that's what it was. And
Those were good old days.
Exactly.
Because I remember my dad, he had those big ass cars, right? I forgot what he had. But on Sundays we would go out like to the lake or to the park or whatever. And I remember the top down, because there was convertible, and that was the only time we got the convertible was when we were going out. And he would just pop them in, you know, it just. And I think I still have some of those 8-tracks because I don't get rid of anything. You know.
Oh, yeah.
But those were the good days.
Good days, yes, yes. If we could just go back to them,
Right.
it'd be good days.
So your magazine, is it a like printed magazine, or is it online?
It's printed if they want. Right now it is digital. I did have to stop it a couple of years ago, and for the only reason why I did is because my family was going through a thing where my dad was in hospice. That took a really big toll on us, and I didn't have the urge to do anything.
Right.
You know, I mean, I was
Understandable.
Life happens.
Yeah, you know, and it's just like I go home and my dad's there. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm gonna get into it. I get my laptop out. I was like, I just can't.
Yeah.
I can't. So it was just like after my dad just recently passed in October, and I was like, I'm gonna do it again because I have an article that I'm ready to post, but I just can't get myself into it. But I can hear my dad say, you know what are you waiting for?
Right.
Yeah.
It's time. It's time. So next month I'm gonna have my new article out.
Oh, awesome.
I did notice that on Apple Music, I think you do have a song about your dad.
Yes.
I'm a daddy's girl, so like I also unfortunately don't have my dad.
Sorry.
But I guess life, right? We were just talking about how life kind of inspires. So I asked, like, the people who inspired you, what are some of the events in life and some of the connections that you've had to be able to write the notebooks and notebooks of songs that you have?
I mean, you ask anybody to write songs, they're going to tell you it's experiences, their life, their stories, you know. I've had, of course, who hasn't had a heartbreak? You know, who hasn't had a crush? Who hasn't been in love with somebody? And then this recent one with, well, the next one with my dad, it was really kind of hard because it took me about a week and a half to do it. You know, and it's like I couldn't write the words right, and it's like, oh, does it sound right? I'm like, you know what? I could hear my dad say, just do it, do it. Did it, and it came out. And I was like, okay, it was good. It's just, it's like you say, it's storytelling, you know, and sometimes it gets really hard to tell the story, but there's going to be a time where you have to tell the story, you know, whether it's a good story or a bad story, or you know, it's time, it's time.
And for those songs that you have written, do you have artists in mind, or are you?
I have one. The one I did in San Antonio. She doesn't want to know nobody know her name. That's fine. But I did find a very good artist in Cali. Her name is Lali. She's also an artist. She was also telling me that when her dad was alive, that some of his music was stolen, and it's redone. But she can't do anything about it. So it's like, oh, wow, that's crazy. It's
That's
crazy.
another story.
Yeah, it is another story. It is. But I have Lali in Cali, so she's ready to start putting down some vocals for me, which is
Do
really
you
cool.
have like a dream person that would sing some of your songs?
Oh, wow.
Or like a dream person that you would want to sing with?
Wow. I would have to say, that's hard. I don't know. A dream person.
Or your favorites, I guess.
My favorite. I write English also. My dream person would be Janet Jackson.
Oh.
Man,
That would be.
Yeah,
she's talented.
Yeah.
That'd be a lot of fun
Yeah,
too.
that'd be something awesome. That'd be kind of cool.
So I was gonna say, Mary Jane, about that your friend, you know, her music was stolen and all of that. Do you have something to say?
Yeah. Like, ding, 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 ding. So, was the music ever registered?
No, it was way back in the 40s, they said.
Okay, so, but they have recordings of it,
They do. From other artists, though.
but not from him.
Not from him.
Do you have it like on paper?
I'm sure they do. I would assume they would.
So once it's in tangible form, you own the copyrights to it. Okay, so it has to be in tangible form.
Okay.
So if it's written or if it's recorded, you own the copyrights to the music.
Nice.
Now, if someone else recorded it, then they have to pay you royalties for it. So it's important to go register it through the copyright office. But also, you can gain back your rights by re-recording it.
Oh, okay.
You know, so
Kinda
then
like
you
the
get your
whole-
royalties. I mean, your
Kind of like
your,
the
your
whole
copyright
Taylor
back.
Swift stuff.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so I would definitely like research it because you can get those back.
Oh, okay.
You know.
Awesome.
Yeah, I would
Yeah.
definitely let her know because her family lost it, and of course they're all, you know. Well, remember when Dad wrote that song? She has a big family. Remember? Yeah. Well, who's this person? Oh, Dad could have sung it better. I was like, oh. It's like,
Yeah,
sorry,
because
sorry.
after the songwriter passes away, because in this industry, you know, it's the songwriter and the publisher that make the royalties. You know, when you do your digital platforms, that's a totally different ball game, and it's pennies. Not even pennies. It's .006 to the penny that you earn your royalties. But it's the songwriter and the publisher that make the money. But that's something I would definitely research it. And then once the songwriter passes away, the publisher, the family gets to still gain the royalties 75 years after the death.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna let her know that.
So, but if you guys have anything, you can just look me up.
She's really good with that. But I was gonna say, even with yours, once you start doing that, you want to go ahead and start registering, you know, as the writer, because you don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I definitely don't want that to happen. So yes, I
Yeah.
definitely did that. Doing that. So
That's good. That's good.
yes,
Do you have another question?
I was just saying, like, I guess just going back to like the representation, you know, we're going through a hard time right now. Like the Latino community is going through a hard time right now. A lot of us are divided. A lot of us are trying to figure out where our place is. And I feel like your magazine might be a good way to find that. How do people, other than, you asked about the printing, but how do we reach you? How do we get
the
to-
magazine.
How do we get the magazine where do we read about these people that represent who we are and are doing good things?
Okay. Well, what you can do, it's on the internet. It's at www.chicanolifemagazine.com. Or you can reach me through my Facebook, which is Cindy Doñez. And on the website, there's all the links. You can either call me, message me, email me. I mean, if they're making some kind of noise, I want to know. And this is, like you said, this is the perfect time right now.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not very political, but if you have a view, I'm sure everybody wants to know about it. You know, everybody would read about it. Everybody has a view, like you said. Everybody has a point of view. So, but yeah, anywhere you can reach me anywhere.
And how often is it distributed, or how often?
Well, before it was once a month.
Okay.
So again, I went down that little hill, but again, it's going to be once a month. We're going to be doing it once a month.
So when do you predict your next one to come out? Next month or in 2 months?
Next month.
Next
the
month?
first of next month.
Okay.
The first of next month. So start it again, and I keep hearing my dad say, "What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for?" So it's like, yeah, it's time.
I have
It's
my
time.
dad saying the same thing
Yeah, it's
all the
time.
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 Do you have a favorite person that you've interviewed, or just a story that just kind of really stuck with you and stayed with you and maybe changed you in any way?
I think the one story that really has stuck with me, I would have to say Romeo Vaughn. Like I said, he was a kid from down south, small, you know, Santa Rosa is really small. And he had a dream, and he packed up his stuff. You know, he had a kid, he packed up his stuff and went to go try to live that dream. Unfortunately, and I think he's already said it before on his stuff, he fell into drugs. That was his go-to thing, drugs and drinking. He went homeless for a while, and, but he was still doing his music, but then it stopped because he was way in the bottom. He hit bottom. He hit bottom. And I guess something happened to him, which is great. He found God. And now he's writing his music again. He's performing God, you know, his Christian music, gospel music. He's doing really good. He's doing very well. That story, when he told me, because when he called me, it's like, wow, he was crying. I was like, oh, that hit me. He goes, I haven't told nobody. And he goes, please don't tell nobody yet. But he's already said it on Facebook and everything else. So I was like, I'm not. I hung up on the phone. I was like, wow. I was like, wow, you know, here, you know, you think they're living in the big city life,
Right.
you know, Nashville, or you got
But
country everywhere.
You don't know how they got there.
Yeah.
There's always a backstory
There's
to
always
everything.
he had a very good, I mean, not a good, but he had it really bad. And he lifted himself up.
Yeah, it just goes to show, like, we don't know what we're going through, and I think, like, what you're doing is putting our stories out there, and hopefully people can identify and people can see themselves. Like, I still remember the first time I opened a book and it was a Latina author, and I was just like, why have I not read more Latina authors? Like,
Right.
I'm originally from El Paso, and that's like the border. Like, how in the world do I live on the border and not read more about who we are and where we come from and my story or our stories? So it's really awesome for you to be able to do that. What do other people write for you, or how does the magazine come together?
At first, when I first started, it was only just me. Like the first, oh my God, I want to say 6 years. So I was doing everything. I was trying to do the main story. I was trying to do the little stories. I'm trying, hey, you want to put your ad in here? You know what? I was doing everything. And it's like, man, it's like, is this getting kind of tiring? And it's like, okay, you know what? There's got to be more people out there that want to do, and but I pay in tacos. I don't got no money. I got no money. I could pay you in tacos or whatever.
Again, as an English major, I would like to be paid in tacos. I'm okay with that.
So I put it out there, and I have a writer from California. I have a writer from Mexico. I have a writer from Florida. So it's from everywhere.
Wow, that's
I have
awesome.
a writer here in Houston. So I love it. Like you said, the different point of views. You know, my writer in Cali had just told me, well, last year she said, I went to Nashville by myself. I drove because she wanted to experience that lonely drive. I'm like, okay, that's, you know, it's cool. So I read her story. I was like, oh, wow. I was like, she went through the United States, but almost with every stop she took, she felt some kind of racism was going towards her. She was being profiled.
Right.
And I was like, wow. She goes,
Especially up in that area.
yes, yes. She goes, but when I finally got to her destination, she's like, it was family. It was family. She was so happy, so happy. But she said that she's never felt that much in her life.
Wow.
She's like, she goes, I never do it again. She's like, nothing but just flying. I was like, but that's the point. You got to take your chances on things.
Right.
You know, you
Yeah.
got to experience things. I mean, it's not a good experience though, but you know, you got to do all that.
So are your there online where people can go back and read your old articles?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I have. If you go on to ChicanoLifeMagazine.com, there's there should be a link to the past articles. I have a lot of people that my articles have included people from down south. I have rappers. I have Nicole, who is from River Oaks, Texas, which is a boxer. I have Romeo, who's in Nashville. Travels back and forth from here to the Valley for his. I want to say, I guess, kind of like ministry he's doing now. So he's went down the right path now. But they're all there. They're all there. They're all there.
So if somebody wanted to get their story out, can they reach you on the website and
You
say,
can
hey?
reach me, yes. Again, it's www.chicanolifemagazine.com. Call me 832-727-08. All right, 0808.
XCP story out there.
Right. Anybody, if you have a magazine, I mean, if you have a business,
What's the number again?
832-727-0808.
Okay, I'm calling you.
There you
Make
go.
sure
I
it's
got
real.
you. I got you.
Look, she's really calling. Make sure between these hours, please don't call.
That's funny because I'll say, you know, I have my hours, but after 10, you know what I'm doing? I'm on TikTok. I'm stalking people. I am stalking. I'm on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. What else is there? I think that's X. What is
Yeah,
called now? I'm
Twitter, whatever.
Okay, what am I looking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm stalking. I'm a stalker.
Looking for the next story.
Yeah, exactly. Looking for
And
the
you're a TikToker. I see you like to do
I
that.
love the TikTok. Man. I dance. I love to
I
dance.
saw.
I love to dance. Yes.
Yeah, I was like, it was funny because I remember, or just today when I was looking at your stuff and finding your TikTok and then profile views, and I was like, oh, now she's looking at me.
I'm stalking you.
So, we were talking about storytelling, right? And like your music and this magazine, it's all about that story. We're getting us out and stuff. But what do you want people to take away from your music? Like going back to your music that you're producing and writing about. Like what do you really want your audience to really take from it?
Oh, wow. That's a good one. I guess I want everybody to take that they're not alone if they're going through something, you know, the heartbreak. And a friend of mine once said it very well, and it's Elida. She said her music is her therapy, which was really well put because it is kind of like my therapy. I'm an only child. I can only tell my mom so much stuff, and I can only argue with her for so much stuff.
Yeah.
So writing is what I have.
Therapeutic.
Yes, and so I know I'm not the only one going through this.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure, you know, that person be going through it, and, you know, they can't say, like, oh, you know, when you hear that one song, it's like, man, I go, that's me, you know, so it's like, I write it now, it's like, you know what, I'm not the only one that's going to be, hopefully not you, but if you're in love, I hope it's everybody who's in love that feels that. But yeah, it's just the feeling that I want everybody to know that I want everybody to take that with the songs.
Do you have one song specifically that like pops into your head right now that is like super important to you, or that feeling, I guess, when you were writing it that you just had to get it out?
Dad. That's my prize right there. That's Dad. That's my number one right there. It was hard when you know, you can only expect so much. You know, yes, he was in hospice, but you can't take it so good when it actually happens.
Right.
Yeah.
You know? So it's like, Dad would be it.
Yeah, and I want to just, I guess personally, just let you know that, like, I think your messages did come through.
Thank you.
Especially because, like, when I saw the title, I was like, already, I'm going to cry. Like, I know this. But then when I listened to it, I was just like, yeah, like, it's that feeling of knowing that they're still with you. And grief, I think, is probably something that a lot of people don't really talk about. It's something that a lot of people like don't want to talk about. They just feel like they're gonna make other people uncomfortable, or it's uncomfortable, you know, to talk about. But I guess personally, I just want to say thank you for putting that out there, because, like I said, grief is hard, and it's always up and down. People always think that it's like linear, right? But one day you're good, you're okay, and then the next day you're like, I don't want to do anything.
So let me ask you, with your music, when you were writing about your dad, did you was that like part of your grieving process?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you wanted to make sure you honored him the best way, because, you know, I did the same thing with Jesse. So, you know, it's just like, I get it. You know, it's like you want to pay homage to them, and you want to make sure that people feel the same way you felt about that person, and they felt the love and stuff. So I was just asking, because I went through that when Jesse Perales died.
Yes.
Because he was like my musical dad, you know, for so many years.
Right.
You know, so
And I actually know his brother David, so it's like.
I know David too. He's always calling me, you know, let's go eat, let's go here, let's go there. And it's like, okay, but I'm always like so busy,
Yeah.
you know. And the funny thing is, his whole family's buried the same place where my mom's buried. So I will run into him, and then we're going from graveyard, you know, plaque to plaque, plaque. It's like, oh, my tia's over here, my mom's over here, and then, you know, we're just going everywhere.
I think that proves it, right? Like, they never really leave us.
No.
As long as we keep them alive and keep dancing and keep singing and keep eating with them and all of those things.
Yeah, like you said, with grief, it is hard. Like I said, I'm the only child, so it's only me and my mom now. And we have our moments, you know. I will never cry in front of her because I don't want her to see me break, you know, breaking down, because I'm supposed to be the strong one. Yeah. She doesn't cry in front of me because she's the same way.
Yeah.
But if you see me at work and I try to play it off so much, I'll put the music on loud and I'll dance. Because that's what my dad was the best thing to do. He was a dancer. So it's like, okay, that's how I want to remember him. And people at work like, what are you doing? It's like, you know nothing about this? Leave me alone.
I was like, is there anybody? Is it a warehouse? Is it a store? Like, where are the people?
Can I go work at this place and just dance with you? Because I'm down. I don't even need to know why I'm dancing.
Now, with your magazine, so do you think ahead, like months in advance, like, okay, I want to, and set a goal of who you want to approach, and then put it in order of what you want to accomplish?
I do.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
After the stalking, the good stalking, I'll do my own little calendar. For June, I have this amazing podcast that I was on from the Valley, and they're doing the big things. So there, and then I have a story that I hadn't put out since last year, but I told Monica I would do it this year. So I try to do it 1 month, okay, like this one, like 1 month, oh wait, I just stalked this one, I like this one, let me, you know. So I try to have a little schedule with it. I really do.
And is it like themed? Kind of, just anything.
Just any stories that come to you.
Any story.
Cool. You know who would be great for you to partner up with? There's some photographers in San Antonio that focus on the Chicano life, the lowriders,
that's my heart right there,
Pachucos, you know, all of that. You know, so they
You
go
have that
to.
here too.
Yeah, no. But I have yet to see a fantastic photographer that just specializes like that
Well, then
in
we need
San
to find
Antonio.
them.
Yeah.
Because when I go to these events for the Guadalupe Cultural Arts, you know, I get to see the work. And, you know, they have the little bookshop and they have the little gallery. And then you hear their stories of what they're doing. And then you follow them. And there's like a whole list of them that go out and do that. But I don't see that here.
I think she's trying to call out everybody now. She's like, we're going to find him now. Houston, Pasadena, all
South
of this
Houston,
area.
come on. Show up. Yeah. Definitely. I actually had a guy from San Antonio who's in that scene. His name is Davey.
JV. Okay,
David.
there's Lupito también. So you got to reach out to him because I love his work.
Yeah, you're going to have to let me know these
Yes,
people.
yes.
Yeah.
I will give you a whole list.
And of course, Houston everywhere.
Yes, again, calling out all Houston photographers, writers.
Yes.
I don't know, dancers, because we all like to dance.
We do like to
apparently.
You know who would be good for you too? Jesse Borrego.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Because he was on Fame.
Yes,
You know,
yes.
he was in Fame, and then of
Blood
course,
in,
Blood in, blood
yes,
out.
yes. And I actually worked on a movie with him in 1990.
Really?
We were
You're
filming.
old.
Shut up. We were filming at the Hullabaloos. And it was called Puro Tejano. And it was like a Tejano version of the Urban Cowboy. But we never got finished with it because the producer and he took off with the money.
Well,
But at that
that's
time that we had Roberto Pulido, we had Selena, we had a bunch of different, and the radio station. We had so much, but Jesse Borrego came and he was our stunt teacher. So he was teaching us how to do stunts.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
it was cool.
Nice. Yeah, I need to reach out to him. He's in San Antonio too.
He's in San Antonio, and his family, they were in Tejano en Conjunto. You know, so, I mean, his heritage goes back a long way. That, you know.
Yeah.
So, like, speaking of all of these, like, connections and going through things and, like, telling these stories, do you ever get pushback from, like, I guess, not the community, but I guess outside the community, or even within the community, like, any negativity, and, like, how do you deal with that kind of pressure?
You know what? Actually, I did. This was, oh wow, maybe like 5 years ago on a Christmas. I had this, his wife actually contacted me. He's like, I got a really good story for you. You know, my husband is in prison. He got wrongly accused of something. I'm like, oh, okay, so that's kind of interesting. I go, well, what happened? He's like, oh, it was a drive-by shooting. He was the one that did the shooting, but he hit a kid. Nobody told me it was a kid, you know, until I had to, he's like, and I was like, well, you know, she goes, he hit somebody. It's like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of, but was it him? You know, you need to tell me more stuff. And like, no, you know, because of this. And I was like, okay. So I started looking. I did the story. So I started reading more, and I was like, okay, you know what? I need to do a little bit more because they're a little hush-hush on who it was that got hit. I found that it was a kid. I was like, that kid, his brother's wife got a hold of me. She's like, do you know that he killed my
nephew.
My nephew,
I was like, I go, who are you talking about? And she's like, the guy you have, and I forgot his name. And I'm so sorry, but I forgot his name. I was like, no, I didn't know because I've been trying to find the actual, you know, report and everything. She's like, no, she's like, and I can tell you. I talked to her and she called me and I was like, I'm so sorry I got it. And she sent me a picture of the kid and I was like,
Oh, wow.
I was like, 10 seconds after we hung up, I took off that magazine. I took it down. I took it down. I was like, man, everybody has their stories, but if you're going to be in something like, okay, if you were wrongly accused, I understand that, but you weren't. You held the gun.
Right, and you shot.
And you shot. Not knowing who was in there, but you shot, you know. But yeah, after that, I just took it down. And ever since then, they'll call me or they'll message me on the, I think his name was Jesse, on his birthday, telling me thank you. I was like, I can't do this. I was like, after I hung up with her, I started crying. I was like, man, if I would have known this,
Right, you wouldn't have.
if I could have found that name or whatever, the age, it would have never been printed. Never would have been printed.
And did the original people ever call you and ask you
Oh,
why
they
it
called
was?
me back. They're like, why? We want our money back. I was like, your money? I go, what money are you talking about?
Yeah.
I go, like, well, you said for us. Like, yeah. I go, but you didn't tell me the whole story until I had to dig further and further.
And you had to retract the story.
I had to retract and go,
Yeah.
the family got a hold of me.
Yeah.
I go, no. I go, I can't. I'm sorry. They're like, oh, and they wanted to argue with me over their emails. I was like, you know what? I'm done. Just whatever,
Yeah.
whatever. But yeah, after that, it's like, sorry, buddies. No, I don't do all that anymore.
Yeah.
And that was just heartbreaking for me. Couldn't do it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Well, it's just, again, like, making sure that you know all the facts, right? And really digging into the story, because that's where it counts.
Yes, and I tried, and it's like, why is everybody putting out, you know, crossing the name? Because they were saying that he was turning 18. He was 18. I was not 18.
Wow.
He was not 18. I was like, wow.
So going back to the music, so are you singing any of the songs at all?
Oh, no, I can't
Not
sing
at all.
for anything.
Not at all.
Not at all.
Oh, so you're like me. You just write and let someone else sing.
Exactly. Now, if I'm in the shower, I may bring some off key because the water's too hot or too cold. But other than that, that's it. Can't do it.
I don't even do that. I'm not even brave enough because all the cats and dogs will be outside.
I sing in the car. The car is my favorite.
There you go. There you go.
So some of the songs, they've already been recorded? Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And they're on YouTube?
They're
or
on YouTube,
uh-huh.
Spotify.
And is it
Apple.
the same singer?
It's yes.
Same,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, cool. Because I know I used one of them for my stories.